Why is Apple worth $3 trillion? Every single minute, right now, as you watch this video, Apple earns over $200,000. Not in a day. Not in an hour. Every single minute. That's more money than most people earn in their entire lifetime, in just 60 seconds. Apple is not just a tech company. It is the most valuable company ever created in human history. But here's the real question: how? How did a startup founded in a garage by two college dropouts become worth more than the entire economies of Italy, Canada, or South Korea? Today, we're breaking down the exact reasons why Apple prints money, and why it probably won't stop anytime soon. It's 1976. Steve Jobs and his friend Steve Wozniak are building computers in a garage in Los Altos, California. No investors, no office, no plan, just a crazy idea that personal computers could change the world. Fast forward to today, and Apple has over 160,000 employees, sells products in 175 countries, and its market value has crossed $3 trillion. That's a 3 followed by 12 zeros. But Apple's journey wasn't always smooth. In 1997, the company was weeks away from bankruptcy. Steve Jobs had been fired from his own company. Apple was losing to Microsoft. Nobody believed it would survive. Then Jobs returned. And everything changed. Apple understood something nobody else did: don't just sell a product, sell a world. When you buy an iPhone, you don't just get a phone. You get pulled into an ecosystem. Your AirPods connect instantly. Your Apple Watch syncs your health data. Your MacBook picks up your phone calls. Your photos appear on every device automatically. Switching to Android doesn't just mean getting a new phone, it means giving up all of that, rebuilding everything from scratch. And most people simply don't want to deal with that pain. This is called a switching cost, and Apple has engineered it perfectly. The ecosystem isn't just convenient. It's a golden cage that keeps over 2.2 billion active devices locked into Apple's world. Most businesses compete by lowering prices. Apple does the exact opposite, and it works brilliantly. While a decent Android smartphone costs around $200, a base iPhone starts at $799. And people don't just accept it, they line up for hours to pay it. Why? Because Apple doesn't sell phones. It sells an identity. Owning an iPhone signals something: I have taste, I value quality, I belong to a certain world. The result? Apple's profit margin on hardware is nearly 50%. Samsung's is around 20%. Apple earns more profit from one iPhone than Samsung earns from 2 Galaxy phones. That's not just good pricing, that's psychological genius. Here's the part most people don't realize. Apple is no longer just a hardware company. It has quietly built one of the most powerful subscription businesses in history. Think about all the Apple services you might use: App Store, iCloud, Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, Apple Pay, Apple Fitness Plus. Each of these charges you every month, automatically, without you thinking about it. In 2023, Apple's services division generated over $85 billion in revenue, more than Nike's entire annual sales. And this number keeps growing every year, because as long as people own Apple devices, they keep paying. The brilliant part? Once the hardware is sold, Apple has almost zero extra cost to deliver most of these services. Almost pure profit. Apple enjoys something almost no other company on earth has: fanatically loyal customers. Studies show that over 90% of iPhone users stick with iPhone when they upgrade. That's extraordinary. Most industries would be thrilled with 50% retention. This loyalty means Apple spends far less on advertising and discounts to keep customers coming back. They simply come back, every year, like clockwork. And every time they upgrade, they often spend more than last time: bigger storage, AppleCare protection, new accessories. Apple's loyal customer base is, quite literally, a money-printing machine that refreshes itself every 2 to 3 years. Apple wasn't the first company to make a smartphone. Nokia and BlackBerry existed before the iPhone. Apple wasn't first with a smartwatch or wireless earbuds either. But Apple has a superpower: it takes existing ideas and turns them into mass-market revolutions. The iPhone in 2007 didn't just improve on existing phones, it destroyed an entire industry and created a new one. AirPods in 2016 turned wireless earbuds from a niche product into a $4 billion business almost overnight. The Apple Watch is now the best-selling watch in the world, outselling Rolex and Omega combined. And right now, Apple is investing billions into artificial intelligence, custom silicon chips, and mixed reality products. The next revolution may already be sitting in Apple's labs. So why is Apple worth $3 trillion? It's not one thing, it's a system that feeds itself. Loyal customers buy premium products. Those products pull them into the ecosystem. The ecosystem locks them into services. Services generate recurring revenue. That revenue funds the next breakthrough innovation. And that innovation creates the next generation of loyal customers. It's a flywheel. Once it starts spinning, it's almost impossible to stop. Apple didn't just build great products. It built a self-reinforcing empire where every decision makes the whole system stronger. The real question isn't how Apple got here. The real question is, what would it actually take to stop them? Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Apple will still be the world's most valuable company 10 years from now, or will Microsoft, Nvidia, or a startup we haven't even heard of yet take that crown? Drop your prediction in the comments. And if this video gave you something to think about, hit subscribe. We break down the world's biggest business stories every week, in plain English. See you in the next one.